Hello, welcome to the VeggieOG.com. Today I'll be making a vegetarian layered taco salad. I take this to potlucks, to dinners, to my friends' house. My children's friends say, hey, I'm doing something at the house tonight. Do you think your mom would make that taco salad for me? And some of them have asked for the recipe. Well, I can't take credit for the recipe because I got it from a friend of mine about 15 years ago, and it was so good that I've been making it ever since. So let's talk about the ingredients for this taco salad. You can either make the vegetarian version or the vegan version. So let's start with the vegetarian version. We're going to have pinto beans, a blended cheese, creamy Italian dressing, Fritos, and we crush the Fritos, scallions, cilantro, black olives, and tomatoes, and of course lettuce. Now, I typically like to use romaine lettuce, but because of what we've seen in the news recently about romaine, I switched to this butter lettuce today. Now, if you want it spicy, you can also put some jalapeno in it. But my grandchildren are going to be eating this today, so I'm not doing jalapenos. Now, for the vegan version, the substitutions that you make for these ingredients is just in the cheese. So I used a Daya cheese, and I make a vegan creamy Italian dressing, which I'll show you how to do later. But these are your ingredients for this fantastic salad, and I'm going to show you how to put it all together, layer it, and it will be scrumptious. So let's put our salad together. We're going to start with scallions. Now, some people don't like scallions, so you can omit this step if you want to. I used 3 scallions and I diced them. And then we're going to use the pinto beans. This was a 15-ounce can of pinto beans, which I drained and I washed off. That can get some of the extra sodium off that sometimes comes when you're using canned as opposed to having cooked them from scratch. Next, the tomatoes. I used 1.5 small tomatoes, and the black olives. So I used a 2.5, it was a 2.25 ounce can of the black olives. So we're going to put them on top. And I like cilantro, so I put some cilantro on my salad. And we're just going to spread that around some, okay? And next goes the lettuce. Now, as I said, rather than using the romaine, which is my preference, I use this butter lettuce instead. So we're going to put the butter lettuce on top, and then we're going to use the cheese. Now, this is a vegetarian version, and so we're just going to spread the cheese so that it covers, yes, like that. And the last thing, we use our crushed Fritos. Now, the thing is, you want your salad to remain crunchy so that when you serve it and people bite down into all that deliciousness, that they get the crunchiness of the Fritos. You notice that we don't use salt in this salad, and that's because the Fritos have salt in them. The last thing that you do, and you don't want to put your dressing on until you are getting ready to serve the salad, because again, you want it to stay crunchy. That's when you pour your creamy Italian dressing on. I would say maybe about 1/4 cup. So we're going to do that now. All right, so I'm the Veggie OG, so I don't always measure. Isn't that a pretty layer? I know, it's so pretty that I don't like to toss it. So that's one of the reasons why I put the dressing on last, so that when people pass by the table with all the food on it, they get to see how pretty it looks, and then I toss it. So I'm going to toss it gently because I want to make sure that I can get all of this goodness at the bottom to mix throughout the salad. And sometimes what I wind up doing is cut additional lettuce and have it in a bag, because sometimes what happens is you have more of the other ingredients than the lettuce, and so you can just keep stretching this salad. You see that? Ah, it looks good. Now I'm attempting to cut back on the amount of dressing that I use, so I didn't put as much in here as I usually do. Again, you go by your taste. If you want more dressing, then you put more dressing on there. But this is looking good. So this salad is perfect for your game day party. I mean, it has protein in it. You know, folks are always asking vegetarians, well, where do you get your protein? People who eat plant-based. So you've got your protein in here. You got your vitamin C in here from the tomatoes. You've got your olives. And yeah, we have Fritos in here. And people may say Fritos is a junky food. But you know, if you're gluten-free, you can find another kind of chip to put on top if you want to. But this is chock full of goodness. Yes. So you see how simple it was to make? So you do this, you take this to your party, and you will be a hit. I want you to go to my website. The recipe is there, theveggieog.com, theveggieog.com. Subscribe, and then you'll get all of our updates. So when you make this salad, be sure to take a picture of it and send it to me at theveggieog.com so that I can share it with the community. I want you to be a part of our community. Join us. We'll have lots of fun.